In this tutorial, we will be discussing the elements which are used in papercut designs. But what are elements? Hearts and flowers, swashes and swirls, animals and objects. The elements are the things which go around the words on your papercut design, connecting them together and enhancing their meaning. The first thing is to find the elements. Search Google Images for your desired element, making sure you filter for images which are labeled for reuse with modifications. You can also search Etsy and other marketplaces for SVG cutting files. Pinterest, Facebook, Instagram and Etsy are great places for inspiration before you begin designing. But remember, you must not copy other designs, but rather create your own designs from scratch by using different elements. You could also make the designs unique to you by using your own signature element in every design, like a specific animal or object, by using a specific font, or even a specific type of backing paper that makes your design unique and stand out from all the other designs. Papercut designers usually work on paper or a design program such as Inkscape. The programs that come with cutting machines are very useful too. When you design papercuts, you should work in black and white and then outline the final templates so you know exactly where to cut. We will discuss how you can group, trace, and connect these elements in much more detail in my other projects. Remember the 6 position rules we covered in the previous lesson? Number 1 was to sketch. This means planning out your design on paper first. Note down a few things about the quote and the person who this papercut is for. For example, if it's aimed at new mothers, you could list a teddy, a bottle, and a nappy. Number 2, choose complementary elements by using the opposites attract rule. This is based on the element's style, size, and weight. So for example, a block colored flower would look great next to an outlined empty petal one, just like in this example. Number 3, create a visual hierarchy. Make the main elements' style, size, and arrangement stand out from the rest of the design. So for example, in this template, the house is my main element, so I have tried to position it in a way to make it stand out. Position rule number 4 is to be consistent. Stick to the same group of elements throughout the design, just like in this example. Number 5, be clear. Make sure the elements look like what they are supposed to be. So if you're designing sweets, try making the elements actually look like sweets as much as possible. Number 6, go with your instincts. The more you design, the better you will get at knowing what looks right and what doesn't. The last rule of designing papercuts is to make sure everything is connected by overlapping the parts of the design. It's always best to connect the elements of the design as you go along, and double and triple check the design before you get ready to cut it. Once you are happy with your design, save it as an SVG or DXF file and send it directly to your cutting machine. If you are planning to cut it out by hand, then simply flip it over and print. And remember to check out our projects to see how to actually apply these design principles and how to create your very own beautiful papercut designs.